Hey guys and gals, Derpy Dash DJ Blaziken here. And all I gotta say now is, um, building my very first PC from the ground up has been an exhilarating and fascinating experience. So far, I just recently got my power supply purchased on Amazon, just waiting for it to ship out. I'm gonna take the money out of my card, and, it's a 500 watt EVGA modular power supply, so because of the case I got it in. Sadly, there is one factor that I cannot escape, and that's the factor of my really good overclockable cooler, the Cooler Master 212 Evo. Is just a bit too tall to fit with the side panel on. I mean, I could technically go around with a system with the main system exposed to the elements, I guess, but it's not really the most recommended thing. Either that or I take a drill to it and make some holes for the vapor chambers that are going to be poking out of my case. The case in particular is an old case from a OEM PC from HP. It's the Media Center 7460M. Let's see here. Yeah, M7640N is the model. And, that's the side panel as of now. Yes, I managed to puncture one of my fingers. This one, I managed to puncture it on a fucking wire tie. Trying to mount some extra case fans for better airflow, because there are holes on that side panel, so thus I can possibly get some better airflow that way. And then I have another fan mounted with paracord on the front of the system. It's like a complete ghetto jerry-rig build. I might try to help secure them a little bit more with like some big paper clips and maybe a little bit of duct tape for the hard drives. You know, the days of someone on welfare trying to build a PC from the ground up. It is not pleasant by any means, but in the long run, I mean, thanks to some good friends like Paul Maffey, who donated me some parts that helped me out greatly right now. Which have pretty much helped speed up the build process. All that's left for me now, because I got, like I said, I got hard drives for days. Especially, I might actually leave my laptop alone and leave that as my portable media box. I'll probably just uninstall Stepmania off it, because I got that backed up to a 1 terabyte drive right now that's in the case. And then I have another 2 terabyte 7200 RPM drive. I think it's either 7200 or 5400 RPM. I don't remember the speed. But that's currently residing in the hard drive, external hard drive enclosure for the Xbox One. The 2 terabyte and the 1 terabyte are just going to be extra storage. And then the 160 gig that I dug out of my PlayStation 3 that died, well, it's not technically dead, but every now and again it keeps freezing up. It keeps, like, saying, "Oh, restoring system," and it takes for so long, and then I just decide just shut it down, reformat the drive. I've had to do that 5 times last year. Wasn't pleasant, which is why I gave up on the PlayStation 3. I might get a Vita again, just for the few games I had for that, for some PlayStation gaming. Though I have a PSP, which is still amazing. Emulators out the ass on that thing. 32 gigabyte memory card in there. It's just perfect. But as far as console gaming, I'm gonna be slowing down on that because console gaming is just too expensive. PC gaming is actually far cheaper. I just went to G2A today to look up, how much it would possibly cost me for a Windows professional key. But sadly, apparently they're out of stock of CD keys. I don't know how the fuck a site that is digital about CD keys is out of stock on them. I will never understand that for the fucking life of me. But you think, oh, it's a digital product, it should never go out of stock, but I guess it has. I might look at Online Key Store amongst some other places and see if I can't get my hands on Windows. All that's left for my system now is RAM and Windows. I need at least 23 or 2133 megahertz RAM, a single 8 gig stick. Because my current board has 2 DDR3 DIMM slots. And I believe, a 3-way fan connection splitter for my 3 extra case fans for the most badass airflow that I can get. I got 3 that connect that way and then 1 via USB that I'm going to be connecting to one of the extra USB ports on the back. That's on the side or outer point. It looks so fucking janky. It's all tied together with like dental floss and wire ties. So it's the most ghetto built new rig ever, but it looks so fucking janky. I don't think anybody would even look at it for a second and think it was a decent gaming build. Plus, with the way my case is, wire management is going to be complete shit. Though I am getting a modular power supply, but I don't know how much that's going to help me with this really crappy pre-built case. I think I might have some minor room behind the motherboard spot to do some wire management, but that's going to be very little, if any. Once again, we're working with a old case from an HP computer from the mid 2000s, back when XP Media Center was still a thing. So, because that's when that computer came out. And unfortunately, the motherboard for that, as I've said in a previous video, is dead. Reason I know this, I plugged it all in, even had a processor and RAM in it, like 3 gigs of DDR2 RAM. Had a CD drive in it, the whole 9. I had it all hooked in, all ready to go. Plugged in the power supply, nothing came up. I tried numerous things, switching case fans and everything. Nothing worked. So far, I could technically use that really crappy Best Tech power supply, 300 watt, that came with that old HP, but let's be honest here, those power supplies are complete shit. I've heard they pretty much will short out and kill your board. I don't know if that's true, but That's what I've heard throughout the PC gaming community, is never use a included power supply. So, and actually thanks to me being part of like Smart Panel and Bing Rewards and whatnot, I managed to shave off like $5 to $10 off my power supply. So I was just going to go for a 450, but might as well go for a 500 watt for my system. Probably just a little bit of headway for another graphics card. I may just get an R7 or R9 250. I don't know which one is crossfire capable with the A8 Kaveri APU. But yeah, that will be what I do crossfire with, and probably try to get 16. Probably get like some 2400 megahertz RAM. And then probably once I do some modifications on the case, I might be able to do the Evo cooler. I figure out a way to control the OEM fan to speed up, and I think with the extra fans in my case, I should be able to get good enough airflow. I should be able to do a moderate overclock and speed up my system a little bit, which will be great for Battlefield 3, which I saw that it ran pretty decent, like in like the upper 30s, like upper to mid 30s in frames per second on medium settings, 720p. I mean, that's not that great, but hey, it's the PC version of Battlefield 3, and I've been wanting to play that for a while. During a day where it was for free from Origin on the house, I was like, fuck yeah, I'm grabbing that. I grabbed every free game for Origin on the house that comes up. I actually check it every month to see what they pop up. And I won't even care what the fuck it is, I'll take it. It's free. I got no room to complain. You know, it's a free game. Legit. And on the random occasions where Steam offers up a free game deal, I'll take that too. Like Amnesia, The Dark Descent. Got that. Bada bing. That's good. So, anyways, I guess I'll see you all later. And maybe a few vids down from now, we'll be looking at my PC up and running. Hopefully with Windows 10. So, which I'm probably just going to get Windows 7 Home Edition, because I don't really plan on doing any major power user stuff except for overclock. But I can do that naturally through the fucking BIOS. And programs like Afterburner. Or whatever for AMD cards to overclock them. And then we'll see what performance we can get out of this beast. And I'm sure as hell, whatever I can get out of this build will still crush my Xbox One in performance. So, and hell, even my Xbox 360 on performance. Because, believe it or not, I have Crysis 3 on there. But we all know that Crysis 3 on consoles looks like shit compared to the PC version. So, peace the fuck out.